Mason Child needed a legal family. Don't be dramatic. I'll divorce him in a month. Then we'll tie the knot.
Her whole crew thought I'd just roll over. They thought I'd wait. Why wouldn't I? I'd played the pathetic simp for 7 long years. But that night, I made one call.
I accept an arranged marriage by my family.
I became the husband of Europe's ruthless Mafia queen. I packed my bags. And I vanished. 3 years later, I stepped off a private jet in New York. My wife was back to handle a problem at her family's American branch. Something came up at the last minute, so her New York office arranged my ride. Of all the people the underboss could have sent, it was Lydia.
Oh my god, Lydia? Isn't that your old simp?
See? I told you guys he'd come crawling back. Ran away for 3 years, and now look at him. Trying to fake a run-in? You really showed up looking like that?
Looks like he can't afford a damn thing without Lydia funding him. Pathetic.
Back then, I always tried to look good for her. Now, I don't care. My wife is pregnant. She can't wear formal clothes right now. So I keep it casual too. They thought I looked broke. They had no idea this outfit was custom made. I stayed quiet, watching them make fools of themselves.
Leo, man. It's good you're back. Lydia's been looking for you these past few years. She kept asking around about you.
Mason's kid starts preschool soon. You can handle drop-off and pick-up from now on.
Same old Lydia, arrogant, sure of herself. Seeing her again, I felt one thing, disgust. I was about to tell them who I was.
I am the Miss Leo. Don't blame Lydia, she's trying to help you. You disappeared for 3 years. For all we know, you were out there doing God knows what. Look at you now, you're in no shape to be her personal assistant. But taking care of my daughter? You can handle that. Trust me, no one's gonna look down on you for it.
Drop the ego, Leo. Just drive the kid. Know your place, and stop throwing tantrums. You hear that? She's giving you a roof over your head.
Better start saying thank you, boss.
He vanished over a piece of paper. A little misunderstanding. Let him suffer a bit. He deserves it.
A piece of paper?
Marrying another man was just a little misunderstanding? The girl I loved was dead. She wasn't the girl who once dragged my bleeding body across town to save my life. She wasn't the girl who promised me forever when we had nothing. She was gone. But honestly, I didn't care, because my brutal, beautiful Mafia queen, she was pregnant with our second kid.
Weren't you here to pick me up? Let's go.
Us? Waiting for you? Get real. Read it again. We're here for Mr. Vance. You even know who that is?
He's Mrs. Kane's husband. The man behind Kane Group. She runs half the market, but when it comes to her husband, she's crazy about him.
Everybody knows it. If you want to stay on her good side, win Mr. Vance over. That woman does anything for her husband.
I couldn't help it. I smiled. 3 years into marriage, my wife's business had gotten bigger and bigger. So had her reputation for spoiling me.
A few years ago, she bought him a watch at Christie's. One of a kind. Called Forever True. $20 million. It's that watch.
Pretty good fake. What, some broke guy bought that for you? Cheap trash.
What? Yeah, better than the fake I bought before. Still, I'd never wear something like this out. People would laugh. Not bad though. The knockoffs overseas really are better. Or what? You're Mr. Vance now?
Mr. Vance? The guy every man admires?
To them, it was insane. My wife was the richest, most powerful boss in the underworld. Untouchable. And 3 years ago? I was just the loser Lydia dumped at City Hall.
Vance or not, let me have it. I'll pay double. Give it back. That was from Vivian.
Leo, watch your mouth. Who do you think you are, calling her by name? And don't stand here making up stories about being tied to her. You trying to get me killed?
Do you even know how hard this pickup was to land? Lydia's company got bought out by Mrs. Kane last year. We all answer to her now.
If Lydia wants to stay where she is, Vance matters. And now you're out here lying about knowing Mrs. Kane? You trying to ruin Lydia?
Leo, you ungrateful bastard. Lydia already said she'd take you in. You're pissed at her? But don't try to get back at her like this.
For a second, I felt like I was back 3 years ago. No matter what I said, Mason always twisted it, always spun it for Lydia. Later, she started taking his side. Just like now, Lydia looked at me like I was a lost cause. Pathetic. After a beat, she pulled out a check, set it in front of me.
Take it. I'm letting this slide. For old time's sake. Buy yourself some decent clothes. If you don't want to watch the kid, I'll find you something more respectable in a few days. Relax. Ever since Mrs. Kane bought the company, This kind of money means nothing to me.
Then I took my watch back from Mason.
No thanks, I don't take things from strangers.
I got out of the arrivals hall fast. The second I hit fresh air, the nausea eased a little. 3 years ago, my family tried to set me up with someone overseas. I was still stupid enough to fight for Lydia. 7 years together. I begged her to go down to City Hall with me. Thought if we got married first, nothing could split us up. She said yes. What I didn't expect was this. I showed up outside City Hall. And Lydia wasn't alone.
Mason's kid needs a legal name. I have to marry him first. The divorce will be quick. 1 month. Then I'll marry you. It's just for the kid. Don't make it weird.
I watched her walk into City Hall with her arm hooked through his. That was it for me. That night, I went overseas and met the woman my family had picked out. A month later, I married Vivian Kane. A year after that, we had our first child. Now she's pregnant again. If I hadn't come back with her to deal with her family's US business, I never would have returned. And I definitely wouldn't have run into Lydia. 3 days later, I showed up at the dinner alone. The second Lydia saw me, her eyes lit up.
So you did come. You said no, but here you are. If you want me back, start by doing one thing right. At a night like this, dress like you belong next to me. Leo, I'm talking to you. You hear me? Our table is over here. Where do you think you're going?
That's your table. Mine's over there.
Leo, how the hell did you get in here? You here to make trouble? And you actually wore that watch?
I don't know.
Hold on. Isn't that the watch Mrs. Kane bought for her husband?
Tonight's his first public appearance with her.
Is this creep trying to make her look bad?
He snuck in? Is he trying to make us look bad in front of Mrs. Kane?
Is he with you?
No.
Take the watch off, then get out! You sure you want me to leave? Drop the act. Take it off! Holding on to this cheap piece of trash like it's a prize. Get him up. Throw him out! Stop! I'm Vivian Kane's... What now? You gonna say you're screwing Mrs. Kane? You?
Enough. You wore that watch. You showed up dressed like this. You chased me all the way here. You saw I'm doing well. For new sitting one. You couldn't let go. You wanted me jealous. If you ask me, I'll give you another chance.
Lydia, you're done.
She was about to fire back. Then the room went quiet. People straightened up fast. All eyes went to the door. Lydia grabbed my arm and yanked me to my feet.
Mrs. Kane's here. Behave. And for the record, Mason and I are divorced.
Then Vivian walked in. Our daughter was in her arms. The whole room shifted toward her. Our daughter started squirming to get down. Vivian put her down. The second her feet hit the floor, she took off. Then Lydia turned back to me.
Leo, if you stop acting jealous and quit picking fights with Mason, I can forgive you for disappearing. I'll give you a chance. I want a baby. Our baby.
Daddy!
My daughter never gave much away, but the second she saw the blood, she panicked. She ran straight at me and threw herself into my arms.
Daddy, what happened? Who hurt you? Why is there so much blood on your hand?
I'm okay, sweetheart.
Daddy, who did this to you? Mommy, somebody hurt Daddy. We have to make him pay.
Leo, what the hell happened? I turned my back for 1 second and you're already hurt. Who did this to you?
My overprotective wife. She worried over everything. A bug bite. A mark on my hand from sleeping on it wrong. Me eating less than usual. She acted like every little thing was a crisis. I loved that about her. The room was dim, but the broken watch still flashed on the floor. Our daughter bent down and picked it up. The watch face was smashed.
Mommy, isn't this the watch you gave Daddy?
Vivian took it from her. She turned it over, saw the engraving. Then she looked down, at the pieces on the floor, at the blood on my wrist. Her whole expression changed. She dragged over a chair and pushed me down into it.
Turn every light in this room on. Now! Leo. What happened to your face? They hit you? They actually laid hands on you?
I'm okay, Vivian.
Leo, I'm your wife. Nobody puts hands on you and walks away.
Nobody gets to bully Daddy.
I'm fine. I'm just glad you're here.
The ones who picked me up at the airport were shaking. They had to grab the table. For days, they'd laughed at me. And now they found out I was Vivian Moretti's husband, Vance. I'd had the watch on my wrist the whole time. I'd told them more than once who I was. They just hadn't believed me. Now they looked like they wanted to crawl into a hole. Then Mason's lapdog, Tyler, stepped up. He got there late. He hadn't seen Mason trying to suck up to my daughter. Mason called him a friend. He wasn't. He was a follower. A guy who dressed up for rich parties just to feel important. Leo, where'd you find these two actresses? Not bad. Real committed. Maybe Mason can hook them up with an agent. I mean, damn. You're so broke you can't even buy a decent suit. I've got an old one at home. If you're that desperate, I'll give it to you. Save you some embarrassment. Usually, a couple idiots would have laughed with him. Not this time. This time, people just stared at him, like he was too stupid to know he was already dead. Hey, you're hot. Leave him, and maybe I'll keep you instead. I almost laughed. He was making a move on my wife, in front of me. Vivian actually laughed. Not because it was funny, because he was finished. If I joked about keeping her, she'd smile. If another man did, he was asking to disappear. Vivian had spent years making sure I felt safe. Any man who got ideas around her, any man who got too close, either vanished or got sent so far away nobody ever heard from him again. Tyler finally felt the room shift. He ran to Mason. Too late. Mason swung the second he got close. Hard. Tyler went down.
Tyler, are you out of your damn mind? You messed with Vivian Moretti and Vance? You trying to end your life tonight?
Tyler sat there holding his face. He kept muttering to himself.
Leo is Vance. Oh my god, I went after Vance.
He knew Vivian's rep. Everybody did. She was crazy about me. Violently protective. And once that truth really landed, his whole body started shaking. Then someone in the crowd blusted out.
Oh my god! Look at his pants!
Every head turned. Tyler had pissed himself. Vivian's face didn't even change. She just narrowed her eyes. That was enough. One of her guys stepped in at once, grabbed Tyler, and dragged him out. Mason and Lydia went pale. Tyler got dragged out, but everyone knew whose dog he was. Now they looked like clowns. A doctor Vivian had called over was cleaning my cuts. Then the antiseptic hit. I shissed. That tiny sound was enough. My daughter looked ready to kill somebody. So did Vivian.
You don't know how to put medicine on a cut.
The poor guy's hands started shaking. I shot Vivian and my daughter a look.
Leo.
Daddy.
Both of them went quiet.
I let out a tired breath.
Enough. He's helping me. Both of you knock it off.
The doctor eased up right away. After he finished checking me over, he turned to Vivian.
Mrs. Moretti, he's okay. The cut on his hand is from blunt force trauma. I'll get the best treatment I can.
Vivian said nothing. I knew that silence. It meant she was pissed. Lydia did too. She looked nervous now. The guy she treated like dirt was her boss's husband. Who saw that coming? And seeing Vivian with me like that? It lit something ugly in her. But for her company's sake, she had to hold it in. Vivian stood beside me like the room belonged to her. And somehow, I still thought she was cute. Then I looked at our daughter. Same face. Honestly, it almost made me smile.
Talk. Now. If I have to dig for the truth myself, some of you are done.
Her eyes swept the room. No one missed the threat. These people had clawed their way into that party for one reason. To get close to Vivian Moretti.
Mrs. Moretti, this is all a misunderstanding. I was just catching up with Leo. I'm his fiancée.
And calling herself my fiancée in front of Vivian? She was begging for trouble. Lydia missed the look on Vivian's face. I didn't. I heard the glass crack in her hand.
Mrs. Moretti, you know how much Leo used to love me. So what if we talked? That's normal, isn't it?
My stomach dropped.
Lydia, enough. Quit flattering yourself.
and stop trying to come between me and my wife.
I only love Vivian. That's it. That's the whole story.
Leo, I know you're still hurt. But Mason and I are divorced now. You only married her to get back at me, didn't you? I don't care. Divorce her. Marry me. Whatever she can give you, I can give you too. If you don't like Mason, I'll get rid of him.
That level of shameless almost impressed me. Vivian's blood was all over my hands.
What's so funny?
Baby, you just said you love me most.
Our daughter made a face. Her mother ran empires, buried enemies, and scared grown men quiet. But around me, she turned into the clingiest woman alive. Around us, the guests were stunned, then jealous.
So it's true. Vivian Moretti really is insane about her husband.
That pissed her off. Her fists clenched. My daughter didn't let her slide.
Marry you? Please. My dad loves my mom. And me. And the baby brother I'm gonna get. You broke his heart. How are you even saying my mom's name with your mouth? You're not prettier. You're not richer. And you've got no class. And wow, you smell cheap. My dad would never do what you did. He wouldn't go play mommy to some random man's kid.
And Mason? He lost it. At first, he thought Lydia just wanted me to nanny his daughter. Then she basically said she wanted me to take his place. That broke whatever was left in his brain. He grabbed a fork off the table and charged.
You little brat! I'll kill you!
The second Mason charged, I shoved Vivian back and covered my daughter. Last thing I saw before I blacked out? My little girl's face. Terrified, the smell of disinfectant dragged me back. I opened my eyes. Hospital room. Gown. White lights. For a second, I just stared. Then Nate saw me. His face lit up. He rushed over and hugged me.
Leo! Jesus! You're awake! You took long enough. Your wife and daughter were about to tear this city apart. Doctor said you passed out from shock. And the pain. That psycho really went after a kid.
Vivian, Amy, are they okay?
My throat was wrecked. The words came out rough. Nate grabbed the water, held it to my mouth.
Easy. They're fine. Slow down.
That was Amy.
Yeah. Your precious little angel. That tiny monster is smarter than all of us. She didn't need saving.
Where are they?
They're out getting revenge. I almost went. Then I remembered who your wife and daughter are. I chose life. So here I am.
What, staying with me too boring for you?
Oh, shut up. I got there after you dropped. But I heard enough. Your little daughter saw you hit the floor. The second they got you in the ambulance, she drove that fork right through Mason's hand. Didn't even blink. I swear to God. I don't know where she got that kind of strength. And then Vivian found out everything. The slap from 3 days ago. The gift Lydia broke. The way they humiliated you. All of it. They held Lydia down. Vivian had her worked over till her face blew up like a balloon. And Amy just stood there watching. Didn't look away once. Your daughter is a little mob princess. No question. And remember the watch? Mason tried to take it, right? Vivian had his hand taken off. You know what she said? If he doesn't get to keep the watch, you don't get to keep the hand.
Nate whistled low.
Then she gave him one last shot. Had him dumped in international waters, alive. Which, honestly, might be worse. And the ones who just stood there? She got them too. Every last one left with a scar across the wrist. That was for watching. If I wasn't your friend, I might have caught one too.
I gave him a flat look. He laughed and kept talking.
Yeah, reporters were there. Only thing that hit the news was Lydia's company going under. Vivian locked down every overseas deal they had. Some are done. The lucky ones just got gutted.
Then his face turned serious.
Vivian and Amy are hunting Lydia right now. She should have been on that boat. But she cut a deal with Mason. He bought her time to run.
That deal was easy to guess. Lydia gave him something on the kid. I was about to ask Nate more. Then the door flew open. Amy shoved Uncle Nate aside like he was furniture.
Daddy, you're awake.
Vivian was right behind her.
Leo, do you feel okay? Don't worry. I handled everyone who touched you.
I'd only been out one night. The way those two looked at me, you'd think I'd come back from the dead.
I'm okay, Viv. Really. I'm okay. Did Mom give you a hard time?
Her little mouth pushed out. Then the tears came.
No, Mom didn't yell at me.
I don't like it when she lies to me.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Daddy, I'm not.
I pulled my girl into my arms and held her close. Amy buried her face against me.
Daddy, I won't let anyone hurt you again. This was my fault. I'm sorry.
Hey. Protecting you is my job. I'm not mad at you.
A few minutes later, Nate took Amy outside. She reached for my hospital gown.
I need to see it.
The doctor already wrapped it.
I don't care.
She started untying it anyway. She looked up at me. Then she softened, just like Amy does when she wants something.
Fine. Look.
Leo, I swear to you, there won't be a next time.
I smiled. This really shook her.
I know. I believe you. You're the only one I love. So I'll take care of myself. I've got a whole life to spend with you.
My words finally put a smile in Vivian's eyes. She was almost as easy to soothe as Amy. I could have gone home that same day. But Vivian and Amy refused. They kept me in the hospital. Dragged in doctor after doctor. Ran every test twice. Only when everyone swore I was perfectly fine did they finally let me leave. I was packing up when the hospital room door swung open.
Amy, grab my phone for me.
I thought it was Amy. Then I heard her voice.
Leo, it's me.
My hand stopped. Lydia. I hadn't seen her in days.
What do you want?
She must have seen it on my face. She rushed to speak.
Leo, don't be scared. I'm not here to hurt you.
I frowned. She looked wrecked. But she'd still cleaned herself up. She was wearing the dress I bought her. Funny. She used to call it cheap.
I still love you, Leo. I can't stand seeing you married to someone else. You still feel something for me too, don't you? We can start over.
Start over? Lydia, when you threw me out and made me a joke, did you ever see this coming? And now you're here talking about love? You don't hear how sick that sounds?
Mason helped me back then. He had a child. I couldn't just walk away. You wouldn't want her growing up without a mom, would you?
You've got some nerve. That kid didn't come out of nowhere. Whose was she? You were gone for over a year. Were you having his baby? You're sick. What made you think I'd ever come back?
Vivian's men stormed in and pinned her down. Vivian came in right behind them.
Thanks for watching. Like and share. Subscribe.